Welcome to South Africa, a land where breathtaking landscapes and surreal places blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Imagine standing on the edge of a jagged cliff overlooking a natural amphitheater that looks like it's been carved by the hands of the gods, or walking through a forest so enchanted that you feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. Today, we're taking you on a journey to discover the most mind-blowing places in South Africa that truly don't feel real. Stick around because you're about to be transported to some of the most awe-inspiring destinations on the planet. South Africa is known for its incredible diversity, from wildlife to landscapes, but there are places here that defy explanation, places that seem otherworldly. In this video, we'll be exploring the top spots across South Africa that feel like they belong on another planet. From breathtaking mountains and hidden forests to strange, surreal rock formations, we'll reveal the stories behind these stunning locations and why they should be at the top of your bucket list. So, get ready to explore South Africa like never before, through a lens of wonder, awe, and natural beauty. Our first stop takes us to one of South Africa's most iconic and surreal landscapes, the Drakensberg Amphitheater. Located in the northern part of the Drakensberg mountain range, this massive cliff face stretches over 5 kilometers and rises almost 1,200 meters, creating a natural amphitheater that seems too grand to be real. The towering cliffs, along with the dramatic valleys below, create a visual spectacle that will leave you speechless. This formation looks as though it was sculpted by an artist rather than shaped by natural forces. The Drakensberg Amphitheater often feels like a scene from a fantasy movie. The scale of the rock walls, the constantly changing colors as the sun moves, and the incredible views make it seem like you're walking in a dream. What's more, it's home to one of the tallest waterfalls in the world, Tugela Falls, which plunges over 900 meters in a series of 5 cascades. A study in the Journal of Mountain Science emphasizes the unique geology of the Drakensberg Range, citing how its dramatic cliff faces and sharp peaks were formed by millions of years of erosion. This, coupled with the region's biodiversity, creates an almost mystical environment for visitors. Whether you're a hiker, climber, or someone who simply loves nature, the Drakensberg Amphitheater will leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. The surreal landscape gives you the feeling of being at the edge of the world. Next, we head to the Cederberg Mountains, about 300 kilometers north of Cape Town. At first glance, the Cederberg region appears to be just a rugged desert landscape, but hidden within this arid terrain are bizarre and surreal rock formations that seem like they've been transported from another planet. The Cederberg is famous for its otherworldly rock formations, including the Wolfberg Arch and Maltese Cross. These formations rise from the desert floor like ancient monuments, shaped by the wind and elements over millions of years. The rocks are painted in shades of red and orange, giving the entire landscape an ethereal, Martian-like appearance. One of the strangest features of the Cederberg is the Stadsel Caves, where ancient sandrock art decorates the walls. Walking among these ancient paintings and strange rock shapes feels like stepping back in time, or perhaps into an entirely different world. The sandrock art in the Stadsel Caves dates back thousands of years, making this area not only surreal but also deeply significant from an anthropological perspective. These paintings offer glimpses into the lives of the San people, capturing their spiritual and hunting experiences. According to the South African Archaeological Bulletin, the Cederberg region has one of the highest concentrations of rock art in South Africa. The combination of ancient art and unusual geology makes it a place that truly doesn't feel real. Moving from mountains to forests, the Knysna Forest on the Garden Route is South Africa's last large expanse of indigenous forest, and it's nothing short of magical. Walking through this dense, ancient woodland, with sunlight filtering through the trees and the sound of birdsong in the air, you might feel like you've stepped into a fantasy novel. The Knysna Forest has an ethereal, almost enchanted quality. Towering ancient trees, such as yellow woods and stinkwoods, rise like sentinels. This forest, once roamed by elephants, now feels both mysterious and serene, as if it hides secrets waiting to be discovered. And if the local legends are to be believed, some of those elephants still roam the deeper, more remote parts of the forest. The combination of moss-covered boulders, meandering streams, and the occasional glimpse of wildlife, such as the elusive Knysna lory, adds to the forest's mystical atmosphere. It's no wonder this forest was the inspiration for famous South African author Daleen Matthie's book, Circles in a Forest. Studies published in Forest Ecology and Management show that Knysna Forest is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems in South Africa, with many species of flora and fauna that can't be found anywhere else in the country. This makes it not only a magical destination but also a crucial area for conservation. Our next stop takes us to the Valley of Desolation in the Karoo's Kamdaboo National Park. This awe-inspiring valley, with its towering dolerite columns that rise hundreds of meters above the valley floor, looks like it belongs on another planet. The Valley of Desolation is often referred to as the Cathedral of the Mountains. The tall, jagged rock formations look almost supernatural, creating an eerie yet captivating atmosphere. The formations were created by volcanic activity millions of years ago, and erosion has sculpted them into the dramatic shapes we see today. Visitors are treated to panoramic views of the Karoo Plains stretching out to the horizon. The barren yet majestic landscape contrasts with the towering rock spires, making this place feel like a mix between a desert and a Gothic cathedral. The South African Journal of Geology states that the Valley of Desolation's dolerite columns are some of the most unique geological formations in South Africa. This geological wonder is a must-see for anyone interested in Earth's ancient history. Next, we're visiting one of the largest canyons in the world, the Blyde River Canyon in Mpumalanga. Known as the Green Grand Canyon, this natural wonder stretches for 25 kilometers and is one of the lushest, most vibrant canyons on Earth. While many think of canyons as dry, rocky places, Blyde River Canyon is covered in dense vegetation, waterfalls, and rivers, giving it an almost tropical feel. The contrast between the deep gorges, dramatic cliffs, and vibrant greenery makes it seem like something out of a fantasy movie. One of the most famous landmarks in the canyon is the Three Rendezvous, three towering rock formations that resemble traditional African huts. They add to the canyon's surreal, otherworldly vibe. According to a study in Geographical Review, Blyde River Canyon is not only one of the largest canyons in the world but also one of the few covered in lush subtropical vegetation. This unique ecosystem makes it a natural wonder unlike any other. South Africa is home to some of the most surreal, otherworldly landscapes on Earth. Whether it's the towering cliffs of the Drakensberg, the mystical Knysna Forest, or the desert rock formations of the Cederberg, these places transport you to a world where nature's beauty feels almost unreal. So, if you're ready to be amazed, South Africa should be at the top of your travel list. Let us know in the comments which of these destinations is now on your bucket list, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content.